I always start out by getting my hair off my face so that I can see everything that I'm working with and nothing's in my way. And then I use Smashbox Primer Water to prep and hydrate my skin for foundation. And for that, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. It's an oldie but goodie. It's full coverage. It has a great matte, moussey texture. And I just love how it just covers up everything and makes my skin look completely flawless. I always add a little bit of something to my lips just to give my lips a little bit of a conditioning treatment while I'm doing my makeup. And the brush that I'm using to blend my foundation in is by e.l.f. It is the Selfie Ready Blurring Foundation Brush, and it's something that I just keep reaching for over and over again. It's super soft but dense, so it really has a way of buffing your foundation into your skin without leaving any streaky marks or just like not blending it in right. Usually I'm like very faithful to the Beauty Blender, but this has definitely has me reaching for it time and time again. So I definitely recommend this brush, and it's so inexpensive. And then for my concealer, I'm using IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and I use a teeny tiny little amount, and then I warm it between my fingers and just press it into my skin. And this stuff is so good. It is just so easy to blend out. I use a little bit of it there on my eyelids just to kind of cover up any veins or blue tones, because I do have a lot of that, especially since I have fair skin. And this just, it completely covers it up. It just masks any imperfections. I like to then go in with a Beauty Blender and just finish blending it in and pressing it into my skin. And I just love it. I love this concealer. I have so many backups of it because I just go through it so much. Pressed powder that I'm currently loving is this Fit Me Poreless Powder by Maybelline. And I just use it with a tapered Morphe brush that I just kind of press into that concealer to set my under eyes. I also like to put it on my eyelids to just kind of like set that on top there, especially since I'm not going to use any eyeshadow today. So I want to make sure that that concealer doesn't budge or slide around or crease at all. And then I just take a big fluffy powder brush and I use that to set the rest of my face. And to warm up my skin, I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Bronze Light, Ambient Bronze Light, I'm sorry. And I just use that to just kind of like warm up the general perimeter of my face, along my cheekbones, my temples, my jawline, just to kind of give some warmth back into my skin, especially since I'm so fair. And I've been loving this product from Tarte. It's the Hampton Weekenders like trio, and it's the perfect little travel size contour, blush, and highlight palette. And I love that little contour shade. I'm taking that on a little Luxie brush. It's a tapered blending brush, and I'm just kind of sculpting out my cheekbones with it along my forehead, and then I also use that along the sides of my nose to chisel that down a little bit. But it's just such a great product, especially if you are traveling and you need to just grab something that can kind of do it all for you. And then I do also end up using the blush to just give a little color back to my cheeks. Okay, and then it's time for brows. And okay, so this is the Anastasia Brow Definer in dark brown. I kind of hate this product. I know that's kind of silly because I'm using it in this video. I actually almost scrapped this entire video just because my eyebrows were not working with me on this day, and I am such a faithful enthusiast of just the regular Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is so drastically different than that. It's got a completely different shape to the pencil. And it's got, I guess, like a drier formula, so it kind of skips and drags and doesn't really blend out. Long story short, I wasn't happy with my brows on this day, and what can you do? That's me just kind of giving up and saying, you gotta just keep going. At that point, I just really didn't have the time to erase it and start all over. I'm setting the brows now with Clear Brow Gel, also by Anastasia, and I'm just moving on with my life. What can you do? I also like to take Smashbox, the Step-by-Step Contour Stick. This is the highlight shade, and I like to run that along the bottom of my brow just to kind of carve out and make them look a little bit more sharp and chiseled. I'm just using a little bit of translucent powder here just to set that contour stick into place so that it doesn't budge. And for my lashes, I like to start with the L'Oreal Voluminous. It's the lash primer, it's just the white one, just to give my lashes a little bit of a boost because I'm not going to be using false lashes. This is the Marc Jacobs mascara, and I am completely obsessed with this mascara. I've been completely spoiled by it. It was a little trial size that I was sent in one of my beauty subscription boxes, and I have a feeling that when I go through all of my mascaras and I have to buy a new one, I'm probably going to be shelling out the money for this one just because it's that good and I love it. And you can see the results of my lashes just being so full and fluttery. Even though I do cheat a little bit, I use the Lash Boost from Rodan & Field, so my lashes aren't completely like this on their own, but the combination of that and the primer and the Marc Jacobs mascara, it's just been my go-to for my lashes lately. This highlighting product is awesome. It is by Clay Cosmetics. It is their Essence Moonlighter Cushion, and I have it in the shade Glinting Buff, and it's so gorgeous. It just makes the skin look so healthy and hydrated and just glowy. It's supposed to look like moonlight glistening on water. That's like their marketing campaign with it, but I have been a fan ever since I tried it, and it's been my daytime go-to for highlight. And then I just like to further blend that in with the Beauty Blender just to make it look a little bit more natural, like it's not just sitting on top of the skin. This is the Tarteist Lip Paint, and it's in the color Festival. It's the perfect lightweight liquid lip color for daytime, and the shade is this gorgeous pinky neutral that just complements my skin tone and looks so daytime appropriate, and I just love it. It just looks like almost like my lip color, just a few shades darker. And then I'm just going to finish my face with the Smashbox Primer Spray once again just to set everything in, and that's it. That is my finished everyday daytime makeup tutorial. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. And if you don't mind, I would love for you to follow me on Instagram. It's just at Megan Bloom Makeup Artistry. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.